Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Wildaces back here with yet again another bad business video. And in today's bad business video, we have here the top 5 weapons that I think need a revamp. Now, I know this may come as a shock or a surprise to all of you. I never really do these type of videos, but I think, what better time than right now? So starting off with the first gun, I want to get straight into this and no other things. This was a video suggestion made by Kunai in my Discord server. If you guys want to join my Discord server and, give a suggestion of your own, go right ahead, or you can go ahead and comment it down below, man. I love taking video suggestions. So the first gun I think deserves a revamp, and by the way, this is not in any particular order. I think that this gun right here, the ARX, deserves a revamp of some sort. I think that this gun is a really solid weapon. It's very good. I would just like to see some more attachments on it, maybe a new model. I think a new model would be pretty cool for this thing, and I think it would definitely work on this. So yeah, for sure, I would love to see an ARX revamp. Next gun that I think needs a revamp in bad business is going to have to go to, you guessed it, the DSR-50. Now, I don't know exactly what I would like to see for a DSR-50 revamp, but the only reason why I'm asking for a revamp on this thing is because I would love to see some more ammo capacity and some other things like that on this gun. I would also love to see some, some barrel attachments, even definitely some optic attachments as well, because I'm not gonna lie, this scope right here, I mean, as good as this scope is, I would like to see some, different variations. But I think most of all, above all else on this gun, I would love to see some magazine attachments. Here we are with number 3 on the list, and this gun 100% I think deserves a revamp at some point, and this is a gun that I would love to see get a revamp actually very soon. I think out of every gun in this game, this gun deserves a revamp the most, and that gun being the one and the only Tommy gun, dude. The Tommy gun I think deserves a revamp. Things I want to see in the revamp to change this gun is definitely a drum mag, 100,000%. I would like to see some, barrels as well. I think that would be pretty cool. Another thing, I would love some amazing iron sights. Like, I actually want some sick iron sights. None of this Cobra sight stuff. No. Let's take that off. Let's get some iron sights on this thing, dude. But the irons have to be good. It has to be good, or I'm gonna cry. So yeah, overall, I would love to see the Tommy gun get a revamp, as well as all the other weapons that I just mentioned. Number 4 on the list here, we have the one and the only, the PP Bison, bro. Now, I would love to see the Bison get a complete revamp. I think that would be pretty freaking sick. I would love to see, a much higher magazine capacity. I would also like to see some barrels on this thing, some stocks even. Just overall, just a bunch of different things on this gun, because, I really like this gun, and I want to see it, actually have a lot more variation to it. And I think in terms of damage it does, and the fire rate, I think it's in a good spot. I think it does enough damage. It doesn't really need a buff. But yeah, I think this gun is actually in a pretty decent spot, and I would love to see a revamp at some point with this weapon. So this is going to be honorable mention number 1 out of 3. I'm going to do 3 honorable mentions. I don't know what this guy's doing here, but I'm going to do 3 honorable mentions. So number 1 out of all the honorable mentions I'm going to mention, I think I want to see a AUG revamp. I think the AUG, a revamp on this thing would be definitely a really sick thing to see. I would like to see some conversions on this thing for sure, to make it an LMG and even an AR, because right now it's just an SMG, but I think some conversions on this thing would be pretty freaking awesome. This gun already is a pretty good gun, but I would love to see the conversions and see what we can do to the AUG to make it that much better and that much more enjoyable to use, because this thing's kind of boring to use right now, at least in my opinion, because it is a really good gun, and I think it's meta. I'm not too sure on that. I don't really care about meta weapons, and I don't really use them like that, but I think a AUG revamp would be pretty cool to see, and I know the community wants that as well at some point. Next up on the list here, we have the FMG, dude. I would love to see the FMG get absolutely, revamped to shreds, dude. I want to see some barrels. I want to see some stocks. I want to see some unique attachments to this thing. Like, imagine we get a Kimbo FMG. Like, you know how cool that would be? It would definitely make the FMG very unique to other weapons in this game. But the thing is it would just be a balancing issue. So I don't really want to see it get too out of hand. But I think a Kimbo on this thing would be freaking awesome. And definitely, like I said, it would definitely set the FMG apart from every other gun in this game. So another audible mention I want to say is the last one is the Remington shotgun. shotgun. I think that this shotgun 100,000% deserves a revamp at some point. I mean, the model's old. You can only put 3 attachments on it. It's a level what? Like a level 0 shotgun, I think. I don't even know what level it is, but it's a low level shotgun. It doesn't get the love it deserves, and I would love to see a revamp on this thing. Even though I'm not a shotgun main and I do not like shotguns that much, I can still sit here and tell you what guns I think deserve a revamp and what guns need a revamp, considering all the other guns in the game. And this is just one of those weapons. It has an old model, only has 3 attachment slots out of 5. It needs a revamp. And the last and final gun that I think of all weapons deserve a revamp is none other than the Scorpion Evo. I think the Evo would be a sick weapon to have remodeled and, you know, just entirely revamped. I would like to see some, you know, some barrels, some magazines, some stocks, definitely better iron sights. Even though these irons are actually really not that bad, I could actually use these irons and be okay with it. I also think that this model is a bit too chunky, you know, if I'm being honest. Like, it's kind of big. I also don't like how much of the screen the model really takes up whenever you ADS with it. But overall, I would love to see a Scorpion revamp at some point. I think the Scorpion deserves a revamp because, like I said with some other guns, it's an old model, literally, like, it deserves a revamp. And like, yeah, like it needs one badly. But yeah, this gun overall is a very, very good weapon, and I would love to see that this gun gets a revamp, as well as the other weapons. Like I said, every gun in this video I think deserves a revamp, and I know there is some guns that I did not mention, like some guns I think people will mention in the comments, like the Honey Badger, for instance. You know, somebody might mention that. Overall, I think that all these weapons that I've mentioned, out of every other gun in the game, I think these are the ones that deserve a revamp the most. I could even switch out the AUG for even, say, like a rifle, maybe like the Kel-Tec or the MK14, you know, something like that. But the reason why I put the AUG in there is because, you know, I think it'd be interesting to see a conversion with it being an AR or an LMG, something on those lines. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please be sure to hit the like button down below. Sorry that I haven't been streaming too often. Been literally an entire week since I went without streaming, and I think it's going to be the same thing this week. So I do apologize for that. But, you know, next week we'll be back. We'll be stronger than ever. We'll be live again in this brand new room, dude, in this brand new room, which I never even talked about. Yeah, I will have a Q&A. I think I'm going to do a Q&A for Friday's video. So if you guys want a Q&A, you know, join my Discord, man. That's the only way you guys are going to be able to ask me some questions. Join my Discord. It will be the top link in the description. Go ahead, join the Discord. Go ahead and fill out some questions for me. You know, some questions that you may have for me to answer, and then I'll put them in the video, and then we'll answer them and stuff like that. I also want to give a huge shout out to Kunai once again for giving me this video idea and suggestion in my Discord. I also want to, you know, point out this guy right here. This guy was in my lobby and he kind of like noticed me. So, I mean, hey, here he is, dude, you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the recent support. And I know I haven't really been live streaming. I haven't been really like interacting with the community as much, but I'm very, very grateful that you guys still stick around and still watch my videos and, you know, still have a fun time with all that stuff. And I like the fact that I get messaged every single day, as well as asking me when I'm gonna go live again, when I'm gonna go live and all that stuff. You guys are just really looking forward to me coming back, and I will be back very, very soon. Just bear with me. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please be sure to smack a like on it. It lets me know that you guys do enjoy and do want more content like this. But I will catch all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. Later. Peace.